Half my jams. Okay, so hello everyone, I am Kate. Today I wanted to do something for the first time that maybe others are also going to be doing for the first time. If you're watching this video, I figured more than likely it would also be your first time doing this, so why not have our first time together? So what it is an egg that is cooked inside of the onion, I guess so that it's perfectly round. Again, first time doing it, so I don't even know if this might be too big. We're going to find out. We're going to be doing a lot of trial and error here. Hopefully, more so, it's going to be productive and no error. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my burner turned on. I'm going to leave it right near, that's medium, so we're right here, that's low. So there's that. I'm going to do my best to get the entire pan in here because I feel like I've not been doing that. I've not been happy with that. So, okay. So there's that. Of course, my favorite thing, butter. One of many favorite things. So that's going in there to get melted. Again, you guys know I don't really measure anything, so I would say use the amount of butter that you're happy with. I mean, I know I really like butter, but I also know that I don't know, I probably do go crazy with it, but use what you're happy with. And then we're going to let that melt. I did also, excuse me, go ahead and get some bacon and some sausage as well started. So, sorry cat. So here's some bacon. This one here, I'm just doing a sausage patty. I'm gonna probably top it with cheese and maybe one of these really nice eggs. So I am really looking forward to this breakfast and how it turns out. All right, so looks like the butter is melted. All right, so I'm gonna get the onion ring in there. All right. Actually, what I'm going to do, this one has two. And I was thinking, like, of leaving the two slices together because it definitely is sturdy. But at the same time, I do want them to fit. And I want them to be a good, solid egg, not something that's spread out. So let me get these in here. And I am doing them, you know, I don't know, kind of to where it goes up. All right, let's get cracking. I'm really excited. Oh, it's already coming out. Okay, that's okay. I'm actually gonna turn up the heat closer to medium. And so just cracking the egg right into the onion. And there we go. And we're just gonna let that set for a second. It does look already like the egg is coming out and going everywhere. So this is gonna be interesting nonetheless to see. My last video for cooking, you guys met our kitten Akbar. This guy right here, this is Socks. He's about 17 years old and sometimes grumpy. Hi, Socks. Are you gonna talk? Are you gonna be grumpy, huh? How are you today? He's a very good cat, though. All right, so salt and pepper, of course, the usual. And I'm interested to see how exactly I am going to get, what kind of yolks I'm going to end up with, because I don't really care for them runny. I did also go ahead and chop up some bell pepper and onion. I figured I was going to place it in with one of the eggs, but I just don't know. I mean, if anything, it'll go on top, but I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get it into this one. So the recipe or idea I had briefly looked at was pretty much just cooking the onion in an egg, and I didn't really even read much about that. I was just like, oh, that's cool, let's cook an onion in an egg. How hard is that going to be? And apparently, like, I'm not saying it's hard, but this is all egg right here. So it did not stay in my onion container, I guess we'll call it. I'm very interested to see how these cook, how this works. I'm going to turn the heat down because I do see that the egg is whitening, and I don't like it burnt, so I'm going to just be keeping an eye on this. On low heat. I did turn it down quite a bit. Well, I hope your week has been good. I went to the gym today and I did leave sweaty, which is my goal to do. So I am very happy about that. And then I did dance around the kitchen as I was prepping everything. So I enjoy being a goofball and dancing and having fun, you know. It's a lot of fun. And I think this is why I enjoy time by myself, is because I can just totally be this random goofball and just, whatever. So, taking a closer look, it does look delicious. I'm just not sure, not ready to flip yet, for me anyway. If you have made this before and have any tips on this, where this isn't going to be coming out of the bottom, in a way it defeats the purpose, the idea of that perfect round egg. So if you've done this and know what to do a bit better than I do, please feel free to leave me some information on that. I'm pretty excited about this low-carb breakfast. For one, because obviously it's low carb. For two, because it's different from what I normally eat. It is the same ingredients for the most part, but again, it is different, and I think that's cool, you know. For me, the way something is eaten, like the texture behind it, the way it's made, that can make all the difference, even if the ingredients are the same. And in my video when I did the sausage, eggs, and cheese video, I do feel that one can be done in less time. It really is just a matter of cooking that sausage on a higher heat initially. So just kind of a heads up there. And I think this is pretty cool. There's actually a heart, that back piece back there, in my bacon, or as my bacon. Anyone who knows me knows my, I would say, fascination with hearts, but really just how they always seem to be around, and that's really cool. I love that one is there. I didn't notice that until right now, so. What are some things you all are eating if you're doing the low-carb diet? I do want to tell you, you know, I do have a bunch of Atkins shakes. Those I reserve for like backup situations. I think they are a really great alternative. However, I'm not a fan of the fake sugar that's in them, so I do my best to avoid them. And I'm going to elaborate more on this at some point. So when I have my Atkins shake, I'll be doing a YouTube on those and where I stand even further and such with that. And my sausage is looking so delicious. Oh, I'm ready to flip these eggs, but I'm worried because I'm not sure here. And see, having had not watched a video, just kind of looked at it, I'm like, well, maybe they had tips. But I really do like to kind of just branch off on my own. Let me try it. Let me see how I can do it. Let me see what I achieve here. Learning, I guess, on my own versus way of somebody else's way of doing it. I don't think I'm going to eat this onion on the egg. I'm not sure. I do like onion, but the white onion being added to the egg is a newer thing to an extent as far as the quantity involved here. I'm interested to see how the flavors are going to come together. All right, I feel this one is almost flippable. This one right here is almost ready, and I just want to flip it so bad right now. But at the same time, I do want somewhat of a perfectly round egg, so I'm waiting. Something else I haven't really mentioned, but it's definitely something I do, is drink coffee. I usually have about 2 to 3 cups a day with half and half. And I do occasionally add whipped cream to the top of it. For me, whipped cream is the natural type of, more natural way of sweetening something. Okay, so still on low heat, because I do not want burnt eggs. I'm going to flip. Well, still not comfortable yet. Oh no, oh no. Darn, that's okay. That's okay. I think I am going to wait a little longer before flipping that one. And as I can see this, it looks like, you know, the egg, because it did come out of the onion, it's pretty much all kind of cooked in together there. This is just going to be interesting. I'll probably, at this point, leave the onion on it and see what it tastes like. I'm just really excited to eat, and I'm really excited to know that I'm eating something that's good for my body, that's healthy for me. Sausage and bacon are almost finished. I want this one to be perfect. So I'm going to give it just a few more minutes. I do feel like it's starting to get more yellow than I prefer, or more white or dark, like more brown than I prefer. But I'm going to go with it for a moment. I'm going to flip this one again, actually. So this one, the yolk broke and came out as well, obviously. I did break the yolk initially. And in thinking about that, I'm like, well, why did I do that? I could have just let it get hard with the rest of the egg. Again, first time doing this, so I'm going to be learning what I like, what I need to do, how I need to be doing it. And again, keep in mind, this works for you too, because you also get to do this for the first time and say, no, that didn't work for me. This isn't working for me. I want my eggs cooked this way or that way. So hopefully you're also finding things or ways of which you might do this differently next time. Or perhaps it's worked out very well and you're like, wow, my eggs look awesome right now. I'm doing so good. And, you know, hey, post your YouTube video. Maybe I'll watch it. So back to the eggs. All right, going to do it now. Perfect. That one was a good flip. Very happy with that. So I do want to show you really quickly. This is a little brown. It is very, very slightly brown, but it's enough brown for me to, I'm going to eat it, but for me to not really be impressed with it. My gosh, this looks so good. I'm like either really hungry or this, because it's so new, it's just fun and exciting for me. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to eat this. I only hope that it tastes as good as I am hoping, you know, as good as it looks, I guess you could say. And my bacon and sausage patty, they're finished. And I do want to just kind of show you my bacon cut in half, which is really at this point one and maybe a half of a slice because that guy's so little. And a heart. I mean, that is just so cool. Anyway, this is my sausage patty, and I do cut open the center to make sure that it is cooked all the way because I am very particular about eating food that is not thoroughly cooked unless it is a steak. And something else I love, like this is my cleanup from the sausage. I get to just, done, you know, really easy. I absolutely love not having pans to clean. And I want to check these eggs because I'm really thinking that they're probably done. I know this one is done. And this guy here, oh man, it looks really good. Okay, so as you can see, and what I'm going to do is place this guy right up here, and this one here, and it's pretty cooked. So the yolk is just cooked in there. Here is my bacon. And here we have breakfast. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This has been fun. I'm going to go eat that and see how it tastes. So I'll let you know later. If you've made one, go ahead and let me know what you think about it down in the comments. If you've liked this video or found it helpful, please go ahead and hit the like button for me. Also, if you know anybody who could benefit from learning how to cook or any of the such, because as you can see, I am also learning. This was my first time as well. So share the video if you know anybody who could benefit from it, or if you've just enjoyed it that much. And subscribe if you haven't. Again, a bunch of random things going on, so you don't want to miss out on any of it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a delicious breakfast and a very good day.